All right, good morning everybody. Welcome back to another video on the channel here today. And in today's video, two trades, one short in TTD right out of the opening gate and one short in NVTA, and that didn't come till about 11 o'clock. So two trades today spread way out throughout the market. Let's check it out. Let's trade. All right, so first trade was here on TTD out of the opening gate. It was on earnings, so I wanted to be a little bit cautious with this one, but it's made a huge move off of already a huge move in yesterday's aftermarket and today's pre-market. I saw it on the scanner here hitting up into the 20s, so I'm watching it here if it can press up through the $70 mark. There's 70 on the ask. Can it press up through 70 now? I'll be looking to start a short here. There's a nice move through 70. I go ahead and get short 100 shares here at 70.30 as my starter here on TTD. And now I'm looking for a push up towards 71 to get an add. And it actually gives a really nice move here. Look at this move. It's going to make a really nice move here. It gets up into the 90s, 99 there. I put an order out at 790, but was too slow, did not get the fill there at 790. And that's going to end up costing me a little bit here because look at this beautiful move right back down instantly. Look at this beautiful move. Look at that thing. I take the whole thing off right there at 69.48 for an 80-cent gain on the first 100 shares I took there. So had I got that add up at 70.90, this could have been a really, really good trade. But as it is, I'll take the 82.65. Nice quick little start to get the day rolling, and green trade always is good to start the day. So we'll move on from there. But didn't find anything else until 11 o'clock this morning. So got something out of the opening gate and then nothing until 11 o'clock when I saw NVTA here. I'm going to go ahead and get 200 shares short here at 348, just front running that $0.50 a little bit in case it wanted to bounce off of that mark there. But if not, certainly willing to add in here. So watching it as it goes a bit further, I'm going to need at least through 365 here for the add on NVTA. You can see it hitting on the scanner below. Right below my head here, actually up into the 40s, which is even more than really I thought this would be on the move. So it was a really nice move. Maybe could have waited for the pop of 350 to start, but that's okay. So there it goes through 365. I get the add in there. I now have 400 shares short here at 359, and I will look for another 400 shares short if it can push up towards 4 through 390, kind of the same thing I was looking for earlier on TTD. This one gets up to about 380 there and can't really push any further. It doesn't break through that 380 mark, so now I have the 400 shares short just chilling here at 359, and I'm kind of figuring out what I want to do with it from this point. So I'm like, all right, I definitely need at least through 359, but I'm not really sure what this thing's going to do. It may do one of those little just like 1 or 2 cent breakdowns through that number just to kind of fake people out and maybe pop back up from there. I wasn't really sure. So I'm kind of debating what I want to do here. Do I want to put out the whole 400 shares here under 350, or what should I do? And I decide on just putting out 300 here. So I'm like, okay, I've got 400 shares here. I can put out 3/4 of it with 300 shares here at 349. Get that, and then if it wants to go further from there, great. I've still got 100 shares left over. So here's my order. I go ahead and put it out at 349 for those 300 shares, and we'll see what it can do. So it's coming down 350 here. Can it break 350 and get me the fill here at 349? There's the fill, and there's kind of that move I was talking about. Came down and didn't really break under it, just a little mini break there, and you can see it did bounce up after that. So I actually almost added in there as it broke up through the highs, but didn't quite do it. So after all this move and it broke through the highs, I decided just to put the full 100 shares left out at 352 just to kind of end this trade and just front running that $0.50 number on the other side by 2 cents just in case it wanted to bounce off of it on that side. So I kind of felt like what this one was going to do, and I played it best I could, basically. I think is I tried to let some shares go, couldn't get it down there. So now we're going to see if we can get the remaining shares off here at 352 and just call it a trade and call it a day. So we're coming down into the 350s here, kind of in the 355, 356 range, and I'm just watching the level 2, the time and sales. Pretty much all gray and red coming through here on the time and sales. A little bit of green there, but it's not able to move up any further when it gets that green move. So here it comes down. You can see my order sitting there at 352. I get an initial fill of 51 shares, so I'm not sure who of you out there I got that extra 1 share for, but Hopefully you're welcome. So got 49 shares left now. Can it come down and get me the rest here after popping back up a little bit? Yes, it can. So all out there for a small win of $35 on the day. But hey, I'll take it. Added to my day and now up 117.81 after the trades here on TTD and NVTA. So, I'll take it. I can't complain. Back to back, basically $120 days. Still wish it was more, but especially in the summer, I will take it and be happy with it and move on. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.